Sometimes doing God's will is hard.
I can do all things through him who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13.
Surviving school. Surviving school. It's pretty cool.
What's stressful about school?
Surviving school! We're surviving school. We're making straight A's.
Surviving school.
What's stressful about school? The ladies.
Homework.
Teachers. Responsibility.
Spanish class with Miss Pulos.
Bullies. The long bus ride.
Surviving school. Okay, I'm not gonna survive school.
Surviving school. There's like, you can't find something in your locker. You just get down on the floor and pray. And then he'll like...
Then the bell rings.
Oh, yeah. Then the bell rings. You wait.
Alright, so that kind of prayer is just kind of informal. You can just be at your desk and decide to pray.
No one even has to know.
Your kind of prayer is an everyday prayer where you can just pray about your day and just that you'll have good work, no big problems or anything.
So here's the challenge. Talk to God at school and see what happens.
You might be surprised. Just try it. It could work.
Really, what do you have to lose? It's just like talking to God in your mind. He is in heaven, so it's talking to God in
It's
heaven.
like you're thinking prayer. You're thinking the prayer. You're not just saying it out loud.
So does God hear that?
He still hears it. You don't have to shout for him to hear it.
He's the almighty God, what are you talking about?
Challenge. You have to do it for the rest of the school year.
Double challenge. Do it for the rest of your life. Now.
I see how praying in God can help you in school.
Well, I just need a date for Friday.
The Bible could help with that somehow.
Real loud.
I don't know if it's okay to use the Bible to get girls.
Well, let's ask some older and wiser people.
Folk.
So, do you think it's okay to use the Bible for pickup lines to get girls?
Definitely.
No, because Jesus didn't do that. He walked across water to get them.
If you
That's
have to use the
what
Bible
you
to
do.
pick up girls, then you're pathetic.
I know.
Yeah, I don't think it would work.
You gotta walk across water or heal somebody or something. That's what you really gotta do.
How about an opinion from a girl?
Okay, explain how you'd use the Bible to get pickup lines.
Yeah.
Maybe you could find some passage that they really...
I've been really trying.
In the beginning, there was you and me. Genesis 1st.
Hey, sweet thing. Psalms 18:28. It is you who lights my lamp. Your hair is like a flock of goats running down the slopes of Gilead. Song of Solomon 4:1.
That's very nice of you.
Thanks. I'm working on that.
Hey! Never mind.
I will send an angel in front of you to guide you on the path to the place I have prepared.
What's that place like?
Watch this. Proverbs 30. Hey, baby. Do not slander a servant to a master, or the servant will curse you, and you will be held guilty. There are those who curse their fathers, and do not bless their mothers. There are those who are pure in their own eyes, yet are not cleansed of their filthiness. There are those, oh, how lofty are their eyes, how high their eyelids lift. There are those whose teeth are swords, whose teeth are knives. to devour poor from off the earth, the needy from among the mourners. The leech has 2 daughters. Give, the cry.
20 minutes later.
Obey, mother. You'll be pecked out by the ravens of the valley and eaten by the vultures. So what's it gonna be? Why does this always happen?
Dude, the chicks dig the King James version. It's like rock hard. I'm trying to help you.
Yeah, she winked at me, guys.
Yeah.
No. She
My line was pretty inflammable.
Did you see how the way she left away? I see the way she walked out. That was it.
The lighting of the lamp.
Did you see the way she walked out?
Wisdom is too high for fools, and the gate that they do not open their mouths.
She was talking to you, man.
She looked at me. She looked at me. She was
I
not
think that's an A-okay on the go. Go.
So Isaac has two sons, you know, right?
But they're like twins, so it's weird. But Esau is older, and he's really furry.
And the other one's Jacob, and he comes out holding onto Jacob's heel. No, Esau's heel. I meant Esau.
So here's the deal. Esau's like all furry and everything, but he's like a good hunter, like because he has animal traits within.
On the other hand, Jacob's just like this mama's boy who just hangs at home. His mom works around the house.
So, since Esau's the oldest, he gets all the stuff when his father dies. Alrighty, so we got Isaac here dying because he thinks he's all sick and whatnot, so he calls in his favourite son Esau.
So he says to Esau, go get me some meat so we can eat together, and then I have something to give you. Jacob has this scheme with his mom. He's going to sneak in and pretend he's Esau so he can get the birthright.
So in this scheme, right, Jacob, he puts on this lamb suit, so he's all furry like his brother. But the only problem is, how does that work? I guess it works. That's kind of weird, though. I guess it worked because Isaac, he was feeling on Jacob with the furry suit, and somehow it worked. So, I mean, how furry was that Esau dude?
So then it works, the trick, and Isaac comes back. Esau comes back and finds out that he has been tricked and like cries and yells and screams for like 3 days.
Jacob's like thinking he should like leave before he gets like killed or something, and so he goes to his mom's brother's friend's place. Whose name was that, right? He goes to Uncle Labarn and stays with him for fun. Labarn. We don't know his name.
So this guy Laban has 2 daughters. Rachel, who's really hot, and then Leah, it says her eyes are cloudy.
Oh.
And so Jacob goes to the house and then he says, can I marry an ultra hot daughter named Rachel? She's really stunning. But then he says, no, you have to work for me for 7 years first, and then you can marry one of my daughters.
So then he finishes working for 7 years, and he's like, hey, where's my wife? Come on, let's have this wedding. And then the mother's like, oh, well, actually, her older sister has to get married first. He's like, oh.
So Jacob was thinking, that would have been really nice to know, like, 7 years back.
And then he says, if you work for me for another 7 years, you get both of them. For free, as long as you work for 7 years. What I've hold up 7 for 2, I don't know.
14, they like marry, and they have a bunch of kids.
They actually have like 12 sons!
First there was Reuben, there was a very excellent sandwich named after him.
Next was Simeon, which I'm pretty sure means a monkey.
Then there was Levi, who made a ton of jeans.
Joseph!
And Benjamin, like me!
And then there was Dan, man with the simplest name in the entire Bible.
And there's actually a guy named Naphtali. Naphtali.
And the 12th son was named Gad.
I'm not going to say Gadzooks.
Gadzooks.
So those guys actually became the 12 sons of Israel. Get it? 12 sons. 12 tribes.
Jacob has not been a nice guy, so he's had a real change of heart, right?
A bunch of stuff happens, and Jacob decides to take these black sheep back with him. To Esau. Needs to make up.
He's afraid!
He's been pretty bad, so Esau might want to, like, murder him or something.
Right there.
So he divides up his children and his sheep into two different groups, knowing that if some of them die, he's still got some others left over. Somewhat convoluted, if you ask me.
The guy beats him and smacks him in the leg.
Funny thing is, the guy who wanted to wrestle with him was actually God.
He was like wrestling with like God and stuff. We didn't like even know it was God. And then like God's just like, you're gonna have like, your name's gonna be Israel now after like him in the leg. And he was like, whoa, that's like awesome.
So he was probably like, oh man, sorry I hit you in the leg and all. Ow.
Jacob was reluctant to do the right thing like so many people in the Bible, but in the end he did. Yeah.
So you may be wondering what all this has to do with surviving school.
You're both wrestling with God because in school you have the obstacles and problems and other troubles like homework and responsibilities and all that. And then with God, in Jacob's case, he's wrestling because he also had troubles of his own, and he was afraid because he had taken his brother's birthright. Whoops, what was that?
Birthright.
One of them.
His blessing. And so they both wrestled with God, but then God came to Jacob. So what they're saying is, if you go to God or wrestle with God, then God will come to you. God will come to you and help you.
Jacob.
I'm wrestling with God.
Jacob was wrestling with God, and every day in school, we wrestle with God in school. So we're both wrestling with God. So we have
It's a Venn diagram with the circular, and we're stuck in the middle with like little. Yeah, so we're both wrestling with God.
If you want to know what surviving school is like these days, play a game of Centipede.
Centipede is the perfect metaphor for surviving school.
Just think of the centipede mushroom field as all your regular day mundane tasks. You're never going to get them done.
Just when you think you're getting them all cleared off, BAM! Double take.
More just drop out of nowhere.
Then there's this bizarre, crazy spider who just messes everything up and makes you explode.
I don't know anyone who doesn't have a crazy spider in their life.
Spiders, all that unpredictable stuff that just comes at you and 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 at you.
And obviously, God is represented by the giant benevolent scorpion.
Actually, I think it might be a mermaid.
No, I'm pretty sure it's a merpian. He gives out everlasting life.
Just when you need him the most. And then there he is, giving new life, saving you.
Saving you.
Wait, but that little centipede shooter guy, isn't he shooting the merpian, which is the metaphor for God? It doesn't really make sense.
No, he's shooting prayers up to God, and God catches them and poofs away with joy to heaven, where he takes them and then he answers them.
So he takes that joy and just explodes.
Explodes! The explosion.
Boom.
So next time when you're down, wee lad, just go and play a game of Centipede, why don't ya? You'll be feeling way better, as long as you look for the metaphors of all ye mightyful. Good.
So really, try to look for God in all things you do. And it doesn't always have to be a metaphor.
It could be a simile. That was the best class ever.
You know, Gad and Asher and Joseph and Benjamin. That's me!
That's me!
And Reuben and Simeon and Levi and Judah.
But do you recall?
Isaac, Zebulun, Dan, and Naphtali. All the tribes of Israel have a long history. And if you ever saw it, you can say that's a long history. All right, now. Reuben was the eldest of the children of Israel, but Simeon and Levi the next in line. Naphtali and Issachar and Asher and Dan. Zebulun and Gad took the total to 9. Jacob and sons. Benjamin and Judah, which leaves only one. Jacob and sons. Joseph, Jacob's favorite son.